Hello and welcome to First Taste, where we listen to an album for the first time and you get to experience it with us. I'm Mitto and I am joined by my friend Chris.
Nice to meet you guys.
This is actually our first episode, so we thought we would kick it off in style with a bit of Radiohead, a little known band out of England.
Yeah, pretty small outfit.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've really hit the global
But
circuit yet.
Are you a fan of Radiohead?
Yeah. It's
Yeah?
a bit of an understatement. It took me enough time to eventually get into them, but they're incredible. I'd be lying if I said I haven't nearly wet myself in anticipation for this. I'm really excited. I don't know about you.
I am excited. I am a little wary because I wasn't a big fan of King of Limbs.
Okay.
What I think will be really interesting is that a lot of these songs are actually really old songs.
Yep.
Like, I think there's a song that is actually they wrote in the 90s and have been working on, and it's something that they do in a lot of things. I know Nude from In Rainbows, that was an OK Computer song that they kind of shelved for a while. And I think there's like 3 or 4 songs that are actually really quite old that they've been playing at live shows for a while, like Identikit.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting because we might get some old stuff in there, and I don't know if the new stuff will hold up to the old stuff or if it's just going to be this ugly mesh. But I mean, Nude fits perfectly into In Rainbows, so
it's such an admirable trait,
amazing.
I think, too, of a band or like artist, if they're not scared of like resurrecting something they thought was good once upon a time.
So while we're listening, we are going to be drinking.
Oh yeah.
What do you have? It is a concoction.
Yeah, it's got colours and things in it. It's a gin and tonic. Most people would go cucumber or a kind of citrus fruit. My choice is lime, clearly. But I put why not together? Why not both? But I'm adding pepper, which I've never done before. I've heard that's a good idea, but it might ruin the whole drink for me. But I think it's fitting for an album that is either going to be awful or amazing, to me at least.
You don't think it's going to be awful?
Nah.
It won't be awful for you.
I don't know if it's possible for them to make anything awful. What have you got there, sir? Cola.
Well, you would think so. But it is actually wine.
Ah, okay.
I was not made aware that Chris does not have any class and does not own wine glasses. So here I am, wine in a Coke glass.
This isn't something we've ever done before.
Alright, shall we just start it?
I think so.
Shall we just go for it?
Mate.
That is not Coke. That is definitely not Coke. I haven't actually listened to any of the singles.
Okay.
I'm going in completely blind. I know you have.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a phony in that sense. I listened to this and Daydreaming. There's a lot of pepper in my drink. I really like the drum samples.
Yeah.
I mean, they're one of the best in that sense as well. Some of the different drums and samples they used in Amnesiac are just like, to this day, like mind-blowing. Like, who would think to use them? Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah, it's building so nicely. Oh, that was gorgeous.
Yep.
That was really nice.
Yeah. It's so beautiful, this song.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, man. I got Pyramid Song vibes very early on, that's for sure. More straightforward timing, of course.
Yeah.
This Pyramid Song is like
but the piano.
a disaster of a maths equation in the best way possible.
Yeah, absolutely. That is the most beautiful way of it.
It took me a few
That was the
years.
Pyramid Song of metaphors.
Exactly.
The Pyramid Song.
Well, there we go.
I'm a sucker for like piano medley.
I
melody.
might fall asleep, Matt.
Is it that bad?
I might fall asleep. In a good way, though. Like, his voice.
Sleeping is never bad.
That is a lullaby. That, like, reverse vocal technique is awesome. So, like,
in the background?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure, I didn't even notice. I'm really digging that. What is it, synth?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, eh? I think so. It must be.
It's just some digital sound, but I'm digging it.
Definitely very ambient. That's very, like, Kid A-ish.
Yeah.
Really weird, distorted, warped. Can't tell if human or human-sized frog. Here we go. I'm now in uncharted territory. Let's not make this about us. Let's make this about Radiohead. Just Tom. Screw Phil. Ed, get out of here,
Johnny.
mate. Johnny. This is quite a grower.
Yeah.
A bit more of a slow burn, I think maybe I mean, not that Daydreaming is an immediate song, but that's nice. It's like a theremin or something.
Yeah.
Really weird. Again, man. Phil with his ride.
Oh, ride.
Ride.
I thought you said right.
Ride.
I thought you were saying right symbol, like his right hand
Man,
symbol.
like ride. Ride with the groove.
I was like, how can you tell that it's his right symbol? Like, is it different
Just
to the
that
left?
good.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Very warm.
That's
But
right.
I think that one will take a few more listens to get into.
It's definitely my least favorite so far.
Yeah.
Pretty dramatic shift already.
There's definitely an urgency about this song that the album hasn't seen thus far.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's not going anywhere too quickly. It's fine with just hanging around. Which I guess in general the album is just like
Yeah.
it doesn't have that same sort of dynamic movement as a lot of other Radiohead stuff.
Yeah.
I knew they weren't going to leave me hanging forever.
What was that?
This is great though.
Yeah, it's good.
This is awesome. This might be my favorite so far.
Really?
Yeah. It's mainly the frantic drumming. It's definitely caught my attention. Yeah. That ride, Mitto, I'm telling you. I might eat my words, but I like that one never went into like an all-out beat too. I kind of like that.
Yep. This is Glass Eyes. Oh, your puns! It's definitely their most moody. No, maybe I might be wrong there, but like they've had a lot of moody stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, they've basically made a career out of moody, but
Like melancholy.
yeah. Melancholy is definitely the word.
Yeah.
Oh, the strings.
So nice.
Strings. Am I right in thinking that Johnny Greenwood did the string arrangements?
Yeah, I think so,
I
yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
I do think there's been like an incredible amount of restraint so far on this album as well.
Yeah.
Maybe some of their most restrained
Yeah,
stuff.
it is quite subdued. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's working for them.
Yeah, definitely.
This is almost like Hail to the Thief.
Yeah.
I do feel like the amount that we are saying, like, I know it's really obvious to pull from their discography and be like, oh, this sounds like Kid A, oh, this sounds like Hail to the Thief, this sounds like In Rainbows. But I really do feel like they're almost being self-referential, and maybe that's because, as we were saying, they have got these old songs
Yeah.
that they are putting onto this new album, but it does feel kind of complete in a way.
That's splendid.
It's great. I really like the guitar.
It's fantastic. I feel like that's Ed.
Yeah.
Because Johnny's doing something freaky out back. Awesome.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yep. Acoustic guitar as an instrument, does not in any way fascinate me. Such a default instrument,
But when
every
used
single
correctly-
time this band uses it, it's draws me in.
It's groovy.
Yeah, very. It's just like Go to Sleep's little brother.
Tell you what, if I had to pick a Radiohead album to play for a first date or a night out, this would probably be it.
It kind of treads that line really well of being really good, but also being really accessible.
Yeah, definitely.
And good background music.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah, it's not too intrusive. It's rather chaotic, actually. Like, subtly.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, though.
Very busy, yeah.
Yeah, busy, yeah.
There's quite a lot of vocal manipulation too. That's not very in your face, though.
Yeah.
It's another incredible thing that Radiohead do. Is that they take something as unnatural as vocal manipulation, but it sounds so natural.
It sounds like there's no other way to do
Exactly. I mean, I don't want to bring it up again, but the rise.
it. Yeah, you do. You do. Otherwise, you wouldn't have mentioned it. I mean, this is fine.
Yeah.
It's not doing a lot for me.
Yeah.
It's kind of how I expected most of the album to be.
Yeah.
But most of the album has exceeded my expectation of it.
You know what that is?
No, I don't. What is it? Oh. Every song now, I'm just gonna hear Ride. Is that fireworks or something?
I think you're right. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's totally.
Yeah.
That'll popcorn.
Yeah.
Is it even fireworks?
I don't know.
I think it's like manipulated. Now it just sounds like a beat.
It's really cool.
This is the last song.
Last one.
If there's one thing that Radiohead can do, it's a final song.
Yeah.
This is breaking my heart a little bit. This is really nice.
Yeah.
This is really lovely. Wow. That was really nice.
Yeah.
They always leave a really sweet taste in your mouth with that final song.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, no matter where the album goes or what it does, that last song you can always guarantee you'll be like, yeah, that was nice. That was really good.
Yeah. I wouldn't have seen the album going that way, given the first two tracks. I guess Daydreaming, like, foreshadowed a lot of the kind of ambience that was to come.
Yeah.
But Burn the Witch is a frantic song.
I barely remember it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I need to go back.
Yeah, with the exception of Identikit, and I think it was a couple songs before that.
Full Stop?
Full Stop, that was the
Yeah,
one. Yeah, Full
yeah.
Stop and Identikit. It was definitely primarily ambient, but I feel like they haven't tread that territory before.
Yeah, I guess not. I guess they've been a lot more experimental, electronic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they haven't really. I don't think so. Not in my experience of Radiohead. I think it's their prettiest album.
Yeah,
I think it was gorgeous.
Yeah.
The piano compositions were stunning.
Yeah.
And the like string arrangements as
Yeah.
well, just
Lavish strings,
Yeah.
that's for sure, yeah.
it was lovely.
Mm-hmm.
That is enough to sell it for me.
Yeah, for sure.
But then on top of Tom York's vocals and top-notch songwriting
Yeah.
that you get, because they just know how to construct a song so
Definitely.
well, and they always have.
Yeah. Well, this again shows like another face of Radiohead.
Yeah.
It's crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how they
But
do
at
it.
the same time, it doesn't feel out of place, and nothing in their discography feels
Yeah.
out of place. It all
Or forced,
flows.
or like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like Daydreaming. That song was just beautiful.
Yeah, dude.
And then the song after that, Dexter.
Yeah, that's
That
one,
was
yeah.
that was really great. I
Really
really
good.
enjoyed that one.
Desert Island Disc. Again, really hard to tell upon first listen. It's like a lot to take
Yeah.
in and stuff, but that one didn't immediately do a lot for me. It can be like a sign of a great song if it takes multiple listens.
Yeah, it could be a bit of a grower.
Yeah, for sure.
But I definitely feel like that even though it didn't really do much for me,
Yeah.
it was nice having a bit of a breather. But after the first three songs, which were just really
That's
fantastic.
true. That's true.
It's really great to kind of like take a step back and process what has already happened. And,
Able to like reflect a bit. Hey,
yeah.
during that one,
And so I think it kind of served its purpose well there.
Yeah.
It's
it's like
and,
perfect place.
And I didn't think it was a bad song by any
no,
means.
No.
Full Stop was fantastic.
Full Stop was a highlight for me.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, definitely.
Full Stop, and
It
then
was a bit chaotic.
Yeah. It especially when it broke, that song, because it builds for quite a while. It's like half of the song, then all of a sudden the drums come right to the front. It's very hectic. It gives a real sense of like unease listening to that part.
I remember really liking Identikit.
Identikit
as well.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
And the last song, True Love Waits, that was just stunning. On first listen, I really enjoyed this album.
Yep.
I just thought it was the most beautiful and like pretty Radiohead album that we've got.
I think it might be the prettiest album they've done to date.
And it just incorporated so many of their other sounds.
Yeah.
It just feels like a Radiohead album. It doesn't do anything too strange or anything, but in a really good way.
Yeah, definitely. It's not comfortable either, by no means.
No,
like you can tell like they've pushed themselves, I think, as well, which is key.
Yeah.
Especially with that ambient dynamic. Yeah, I don't know. I struggle a lot to rank Radiohead albums.
Yeah, they all have their merits.
Yeah, like they all play a role, and in that sense, I think a Moon-Shaped Pool can definitely like have its own spot as well. Like, it's definitely different enough. Definitely merits like multiple listens.
Joel is definitely interrupting the take.
And again, it's Radiohead, so it goes without saying that I'll probably listen to this album multiple times within the next few weeks and just my life. the remainder of my life.
Definitely. I definitely think it's a top tier Radiohead album.
Yeah.
On first listen, but this, like, our opinions could change. This is our first listen of it.
Yeah. And if it's not cool to like this album,
then we hate it. Oh, it's awful.
This
is a terrible album.
Yawn.
Well, thank you so much for joining me on this video, and thank you so much for waiting, because it is Tuesday and the album's been out for at least a day.
It's been excruciating. I'm not gonna lie.
And thank you guys so much for watching. We want to do more of this stuff.
Don't worry, it's not my face every time either. So.
Yeah, but it's my face, so get used to this. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.